disbelief and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. On the return, it's Jenkins. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Russell. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing, and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right. And if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And now the ball is knocked free. They'll recover it right there. Ball will stay with the return team. Great alertness, and man, you want to talk about avoiding a catastrophic error there.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Sends it back in motion. Sets his feet. It's Levin. Rushes on. Left side is Green. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quick give. It's Durham. Runs through the tackle. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, by the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye, the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the move. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Making the adjustment. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hits inside, it's Durham. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen. You set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking
good. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Under pressure. And it's a pick in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Well, that was absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick 6 and he doesn't actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off and touchdown defense.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Deep in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keelan Russell got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Drops back. It's Russell. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Now here's Russell. Unloads it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Handoff, Caden Durham. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. There's some room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to Caden Durham. They were all over it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, here's Durham. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Durham. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. Caught on the left sideline, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Russell swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These 2 teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line, and the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That's their freshman quarterback who was injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Trying to get started. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Berry. There he goes. Past the 30. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Handoff, Caden Durham. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Russell. Turns it upfield. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Right side, it's Rodgers. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Rush right in his face. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Looking for the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And this one will be a 57-yard attempt. He'll unleash it from the right hash. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 16, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Bruins coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Direct snap. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
To the air. It's Blevin. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Austin Mack. Can't connect on his first throw.
And this could be really huge for this defense, man. You got put in a horrible spot. You can complain, you can whine, if you want to. It ain't going to help nothing. Like, they do a great job being ready for the pass on 1st down. Now, 2nd down and goal. They've got to bow their necks. They got to find a way to continue to be physical and make some plays here and try to force the field goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to pass, it's Levin. Look out! Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Bama! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about the play by the big defensive lineman, not known for interceptions, usually getting after the quarterback, stopping the run, had a chance to make an interception and then do something with it, take it all the way back to the house. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not in slow motion, but he got in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Makes a move. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Durham. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd down, here's Durham. Turning it on! He's piled up 87 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Here's Durham one more time. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Durham. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. To the air, it's Levitt. Right side, it's Harris. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go, it'll be 4th down.
And, man, that 3rd down changes this decision completely, right? Like getting a big chunk of yards, making it 4th and short. Now it's a true decision. I think you were just thinking about getting half of this, maybe setting up a field goal. Now you got a chance to be aggressive. Let's see what they do here on offense.
Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They'll run for it. It's Durham. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
He's got him in the flat. Plows through the defense. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They're all over it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Trying to take it back. Inside the... and he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU!
And what a great job by the linebacker that time. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, sitting in zone coverage. QB stared his target down. Not only does he pick it off, but he shows you the athleticism, taking it back all the way for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Mack. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Again, it's Mack. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Throwing, Mack. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down and run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The DBs will back off a bit. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires toward the end zone. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Mack from the gun on third down. Oh, pressure's coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. Just smothered on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caden Durham again. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's changing the play.
Wilson, hey, Wilson, whiplash.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Trying to take it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Austin Mack. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Finds. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with...
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's wadded down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Mack. Rushes on. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Gets the back moving. Mack floats it out in space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown time.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Wants to throw. It's Mack. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Alabama pushing the tempo. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Throwing, Mack. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll throw it. Just gets rid of that one.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Now here's Mack. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Mack. Looking left. He makes a catch. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Austin Mack. He's got it. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Dropping back, it's Mack. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this 2-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a 1-possession game. Again, it's Mack. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. So, guys, that touchdown was huge, but they have to get the 2 here to make it a 1-possession game. Mack. He's got it. 2-pointer is good, and now it's a 1-score game here deep in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now here's Mack. The quick out. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Alabama pushing the tempo. Throwing Mack.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Looking to throw, it's Mack. He's got it down the middle. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at
a shot toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. All over him immediately. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Durham one more time. Nowhere to go. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking for a big play. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Snap it to the back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go with a direct snap. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Austin Mack. Out wide left, it's Jenkins. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those 1st downs and just make that clock run.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Burrowing for yardage. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The offense in hurry-up mode. To the air, it's Mack. Got his man out of the backfield. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Left side, it's Riley. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
A really good job by the wide receiver understanding I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the 1st down, continue to keep this drive alive to try to come over here and take advantage and maybe win this game.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Mack escapes the pressure to his right. It's caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Last chance coming up. Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Calls his own number. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.